Hola, dear viewer. I am Solaire, or at least I strive to be. Today, I'd like to talk about this thing that my friend brought up, which is technological advancement causing uh, the physical and mental degradation of major populations, or humans in general. So, the first I heard of this, he actually told me to prove him wrong, or prove at least half wrong. Then but I thought, I see his point, and I don't really want to disagree with him because I sort of agree with him. Now, it's not all degradation because first off, there are researches that our brains are beginning to shrink, our attention spans are beginning to also shorten, our anxiety levels are beginning to rise up just due to phones alone. We are becoming a lot more dependent due to the amount of time that we sit around couches and all. We are also the obesity, the level of obesity is beginning to rise. And no, I'm not. No, I don't support being fat because first off, it's objectively unattractive, and second, it's unhealthy. All right, I said it out loud. Yes. So, what am I trying to say here? Yes, there's degradation, but there is not only degradation. See, it's not just degradation. So, we are still evolving. Everything around us is still evolving, even humans. So, we humans created a new, safer environment for us. But then it's not just that. We are also evolving to be compatible with that easy life. So, in turn, while life gets easier, we become more compatible to the easy life. But that isn't just degradation. That just means that our life is becoming more dependent, and technology itself. It's not a huge step like losing toes or so, or maybe fingers starting to merge together, but it shows that we are having progress in evolution itself to be more compatible with technology. Now, this isn't exactly degradation. More like we are beginning to be not more fit for nature or the world outside of our safety nets. You see what I mean? We are going to be less likely to be able to survive out in the woods. Even a group of 10 might not survive a year out there. That if they stay together, that can potentially happen, just because we are starting to become less adept in those kinds of things. Again, we are beginning to evolve according to our devices. Now, let's talk about the degradation. First up, huge thing. There are huge things that cause our degradation, like the obvious ones. We People are becoming fat. People are more likely to have stress. There, our brains shrinking due to research, because found in research, not due to research. That is so stupid. Now, there are other things, of course, but I just haven't mentioned them yet because I haven't researched enough. Of course, I haven't researched enough because, of course, how am I gonna be able to tell every bad thing about technology? Let's say that the rise of radiation inside our bodies due to nuclear testing. Even back then, I don't know if nuclear testing is still. Oh, it's still approved even now. Uh, the radiation. I don't know if you know this, but the radiation of nuclear testing goes to the clouds, gets sent by the wind, the radiation gets transported onto other countries, therefore spreading more radiation, causing more cancer, a lot of other tumors or some shit like that. So we have to be more careful about what we think about, or what kind of effects our tests or even experiments will have on us and for other humans that may seem to not be relevant in our research or experiments. Because anything can be affected, anyone can be affected. One extinct animal can lead to a huge evolutionary jump of other creatures. Like, let's say if cheetahs stopped existing, the some other predators will start to, preys will start to adjust to that and become more aware of the fact that the only predators that they only have to be aware of are tigers, lions, other kinds of predators. Any kind of action, any kind of shift in the environment can be huge. So, if we are going to talk about the fact that we are just going to be relying on technology, there's going to be a huge jump for humans themselves, us humans, ourselves. So, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It's both, but we are speaking mentally and physically. So I'd say it's not all negative when it comes to mentality, because a lot of people are being helped out in terms of mentally because of technology. Though physically it is not helping out. Though people can be helped out physically, let's say healthcare and so on, because people are starting to have more research. People are starting to know what is the most effective kind of medicine. People are becoming more aware of what kind of form your workout has to have in order to get that short muscle or long bicep or short bicep. We are starting to become aware of a lot of things that also affect us physically and mentally. So it's not all bad, even though I agree that there is a mental and physical degradation. There's also a mental and physical support given to us by technology. We are being helped out and being degraded at the same time. It's whether or not what poison you choose. Well, at the end of the day, we should always try to find the benefit of both sides, the good old days or the new future, basically present or the future in general. What I'm trying to say is find the benefits in both. Be physically active while also being knowledgeable of all kinds of topics. There are good sides in both, and there are bad sides of both. We should acknowledge that. There is no better, there is no worse. Well, alright, objectively, there are things that are worse. But let's not forget that there are a lot of variables, so we can't really compare them very much. Though in hindsight, let's say, if you limit comparing these types of eras into specifics, like how were the people treated, how is the population, what kind of environment do they have. If you are going to account for only a few things, then you can definitely compare them. In terms of social standards and all, then the present is definitely better. But in terms of everything physical and all, the old times is also much better in terms of it. So can we actually compare these two? No, we can't, because we can't account for everything. No one is that smart unless you actually make huge research or so. So, I'm now ending my video. I don't have the two plushies, damn. I don't have the Squishmallows. As you've noticed from my other videos, I always have them. But now I don't. Well, yesterday I washed them. I washed them and they're still wet. They're still out in the sun getting dried up in front of the damn heat. They are going through so much pain. just by enduring the sun, they'll probably have, the water around them is boiling, most likely. Now, one more thing. I'm still going to try to be consistent at everything. I am very thankful for all of the support. I am very thankful for the fact that you guys listen up to this far. I don't know. I don't even know if people actually listen up to this far. But when people do, I appreciate them all a lot more because they want to listen, they want to hear. But of course, that's sort of selfish, thinking that just because someone values you, you also value them. No, people should be. I don't know if people should be treated equally, no. But we should start to value everyone at a base value where we think of them equally. But when things start to happen, like behavior, you start to see their behaviors, that will change, definitely. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Prepare for the worst. Damn, I fumbled that sentence hard. I am very thankful. Once again, thank you for watching up to this far. Peace. Bye bye. See you. Outro.